how to use the Obsidian application for using your notes or creating or organization your notes. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss and talk about a very good application for your notes. So if you're someone like me who has got their notes all over the place and you want to organize it in a single place. So I'm about to tell you about an application and tell you how to use that, using which you can simply organize your notes, make them neat and easy to access. So let's get started. First of all, you can head over, open any of the search engine you have and search for Obsidian. And this is the one that you need, that is Obsidian Sharpen Your Thinking. So this is basically a software. It's not a web version. You gotta download the platform. So once you're redirected to an interface like this, you gotta click on this over here that says Get Obsidian for Windows. And once you do so, you'll be taken over to this page. So you're gonna click on Download for Windows. You'll be able to see the latest update over here. And you'll be able to see that we have application, like Obsidian has application on iOS, available on App Store, Android, available on Google Play, also APK download. Windows Universal, Mac Universal, and for Linux they have App Image, Snap, Deb, App Image, and Flatpak. So we have some web clipper over here, so you can simply use it using web clipper, but I recommend using the application because it is more easy to use and convenient for users. Or you can also alternatively simply click on Add to Chrome and click on Add Extension, and you can add this extension and use it for organizing or generating your notes. So once the extension has been added, you can simply head over, and this is the extension. So you can simply click on this extension and this page cannot be clipped. So what you need to do is simply open. So I'm going to open a Wikipedia page, and here you can see that this is Wikipedia, and you can simply search for anything. For example, let us search for Wikibooks, and let us simply, or you can simply search for anything over here. Let us search for something like Greek mythology. So I'm going to search for this. And over here, you're going to click on this and click on, this Obsidian web clipper. And here you can, create notes about it, and you can select, which folder you want to keep this in. And then you can click on Add to Obsidian. And once you do so, you'll be able to see that this note has been added, and here you can simply access the note. So alternatively, you can use the application, which is a very good version, and I recommend using the application. So just wait for the application to get installed. And once it's installed, you gotta click on this, and then you gotta run the exe file for startup. And here you gotta simply select anyone who uses this computer. Like, please select whether you wish to make the software available to all users or just yourself. So I'm gonna click on only for me, and then you're gonna install it. And once you do so, just wait for the installation process to begin and complete. And once it's done, you'll be able to see something like this. So it would say click finish to close setup and run Obsidian or not. So you're going to click on yes and click on finish. And once you do so, just wait for Obsidian to load in front of you. And this is basically the interface of Obsidian. It would say quick start, and then whether you want to create a new vault, open folder as vault, open vault from Obsidian sync. So I'm going to click on quick start over here. So it says this is your new vault. Basically, this is your new note. So here it says welcome, and you can simply edit it, such as my note. So I'm going to write it down, and then here I'm going to type something like this is my note. So I'm going to type this down like this is my note. And you can see over here that this is basically a graph view, that whatever notes you write, you'll be able to see a graph view of them as well over here, just for your own reference, and it is easier for you to learn. And here, let us just type some notes down. Okay, let's say I have this note over here. So I'm going to type it down over here like this. And here I'm going to erase this. I'm going to remove this name from here. And I'm going to paste the name down over here. And okay, it says we cannot add this. So I'm just going to remove this from here. And I'm going to remove this and this. Okay. And now you can see that this is basically my note. And here you can see this is my class notes. And if you're going to add any links to this, you'll be able to see those links appear in the graph view. Now here you can see this is a very nice structured one. Like you can see over here, like this is basically the headings, and then we have some information within the headings. Now, if you wish to, create a new note, you're going to click on new note, and here you're going to write down the notes. So for example, I'm going to write something like, reproduction, and let's just click it and, write down reproduction. And here you can see that the name has been changed over here. So you'll be able to see all of your notes listed over here. Now, if you wish to, create a new folder, for example, if you want to create different folders for every subject, so you're going to click on new folder. And then, for example, I'm going to write something like biology. And here you can see that this is the folder. So when you wish to create a new note within the folder, you're going to click on this folder, and then you're going to click a new note. And here you'll be able to see a new note has been created. So you can simply drag and drop. For example, I have two notes over here. One is photosynthesis and there is reproduction. So I'm going to drag and drop it over here and drag and drop it over here as well. So here basically I have 3 notes. And you can simply, able to, toggle this on or off, and like basically just see how many folders you have, and you can open notes easily. And then we have here change sort orders. You can, sort if you have many notes, so you can basically filter them and sort them. And then we have auto reveal current file. And then we have another one that is collapse all. And here we have open quick switcher. So if you have many notes over here and you wish to revise instead of manually searching them, you can simply click on this over here and simply search for notes over here. And then we have open graph view over here, and you'll be able to see graph view even though we have a graph view over here. But if you wish to create a graph view, you can simply click on it over here. And after that, we have create new canvas. So you can basically drag drop, and you can also, add some pictures or any notes or any cards you want. For example, I'm going to drop this card over here, and I'm going to type something like photosynthesis. So I'm going to type it down. And after that, we have, some notes over here. If you wish to add notes, so I'm going to add this note over here. So this is basically a revision, kind of like if you wish to create revision notes, where you have chunks of all of the main ideas of the notes, you can do it over here. And if you have any pictures, so you can simply drag and drop the pictures over here in order to add and just revise them easily. And then we have daily notes. For example, if you wish to create notes of today and you wish to create notes on the basis of dates, so you can simply click on this over here, and it's going to create a new note for you under a date. Today's date obviously, and you can simply type down the notes for today. And here you can click on open command, and then you can open settings, whatever. You can click on open settings, and here you can simply customize your app according to your own choice. You can check for updates instead of manually just going and downloaded the latest version. You can simply click on check for updates, and here you want automatic updates, you can view them over here. Now you can select some core plugins such as backlinks, canvas, command palettes, daily notes, file recovery. This is very important if your battery runs down and your notes are not saved, then your notes will be gone. So you can simply turn this button on. Then we have notes composer and page preview, quick switcher, sync templates. So basically this is a very good application that you can use, and this is very nice, and it is very good for you to organize notes. And it's really easy to use, and you can see it's very simple, and you can simply view all of your bookmarks over here as well. So that's it for today's video. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tutorials. I'll see you in the next video.